Alright, this video is about how to do you basically collect so many coins and it's going to restart. So I'm going to show you the demo here. It has sounds. Okay, so once he collects 50 coins, and it didn't show exactly 50 there. I mean, it does go to 50. Once you hit that last coin, it does jump to 50, but it doesn't show the count up there. Probably could have some kind of alarm set up there where it goes to 50 for a couple seconds and then it jumps back to the play. But see, it cuts the sound, it cuts the audio off as well. So that's how you do it. And I did have my previous video talked about save and load the coins. Collect so many coins and you go back to it and those coins are gone. I took the save and load out of this one because it wasn't necessary and it wasn't working correctly, because you're going to keep restarting back to the beginning again, so you don't need the save and load. So I wonder, I might do one thing here, which is going to be like you collect 50, it shows 50 up there, then it restarts. I could have something like, well, you could, I'm trying to think. Go with the timer here. Do a timer for maybe like 20 milliseconds. And cut that out. Let me see what happens. Didn't work. Yeah, I don't. Maybe take out the arrows. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how to fix that. If you want it to last a little bit, show the 50, and then after so many seconds it's going to be restarted. That I'm not sure how to do. May have to use an exit or something. I don't know. I don't think it's going to work. I'm not sure how to do that. Yeah, it's not going to restart. I was trying to get it to show 50 for a couple seconds and then restart, but it's not. I'm not sure how to get that to work. So after 50, cut. Let me do one more thing and then I will stop. I'll do the reset. L statement. Yeah, it's not. I'm not sure how to get that to So let me just show you what I got here. So the only thing you pretty much have to do is when you saved what I had. I didn't even save the game. Take this out. I think this is how I set it up. Yeah, okay, so it went back. So like I said, it won't show 50 there. Once you collect this one, you got 50, but it doesn't show it. I was trying to show the 50 for a couple seconds and then restart, but I don't know how to get that to work, but it does work. So when you do is you collect, you just do a left press event on the coins, and it's going to destroy other. You want to say destroy other, that way it doesn't destroy all the coins in the room. If you set it to self, it will do that. So make sure you set it to other, so it just does that one coin only. So that was in the main one tab. Then you do a var statement, set a variable, global.score1, set the value to 5, set it to relative. You could set the score, you could set this value to 1 if you wanted to, just to collect one coin, 1 point, but I decided to do 5 so it'd be quicker. I'll show you. Set it to relative. Then you, so the var statement was in the control tab here. Then bring over a test variable. Make sure that the global.score1 matches what's up here in the set variable. This has to be the same. Global.score1. Same thing here, global.score1. Then at 50, set it to equal to. My previous video I talked about this test instant count. This works for if you have an object image that you want to use, but since I'm using numbers, like text numbers, I'm using the test variable statement here instead. It's not using a image, it's using text information, so you have to use this test variable instead. So the variable is global.score1 because that's what it says here in this variable, global.score1. That's talking about the score when you collect so many points. It'll give you, keep adding 5, 5, 5 to your score when you collect the coin. So once you have collected 50 of them, and it's equal to, you probably could, I don't know, maybe greater than. Maybe if you set that to greater than, it works. Let me see this real quick. Let me see if I do. Yeah. Well, no. Hold on. There it goes. So if you do it that way, if you set it to greater than, then you will see that you gained 50, but you have to actually click another one to go back. So that seems to work. The operation is greater than. You probably do less than, greater than than or equal to. Let me try that one. Greater than or equal to. I wonder if that's going to work. No. So I guess if you want it to actually show the 50, just make sure you change this to greater than. Not. Greater than. Let me check that not, see what happens. I don't think it's gonna. No, it doesn't work. Don't do that. Alright, so I would just keep it at, greater than, then uncheck the not. I wonder, not on that, greater than, equal. No, that doesn't work either. Okay, so just keep it at greater than, and that will work where you collect 50. And when you press another score coin, then it resets. And then what happens here? You destroy the sound. Stop the sound. You stop the sound from happening so it doesn't keep playing, and then it restarts. Restart in the main 2 tab. Restarts the game, and that's pretty much it. And then, like I said, this SD object, that's going to be your audio that plays the sounds. Drag over a audio from main 1 tab, plays the sound, and you say loop, say true. And like I said, once you collect your 50, then it restarts and then it destroys the audio. You want to make sure it destroys audio, otherwise it's going to keep repeating in the background. And all the other stuff I've already talked about in my previous video, where you set the score. So like I said, I'm not going to really go into detail with that because I've already talked about that in my previous video. But I have a score saved there on the first room, well, room 2 anyways. Game start, add a coded sheet, and it talks about your first score is going to be a 0. See, this information here matches that var statement I was talking about. It's got to match, otherwise it's not going to show a score. Yeah, I don't know why that shouldn't be this room. I think it shouldn't be there. It should probably be on the next room. Set the score. Yeah, I don't know why I put it in here. Is that required? I think it's required. Yeah, it is required. It gives me an error. So you need that score saved in this first room, even though it's not going to show the score icon or show the score number. You still have to put it in the room, otherwise it's going to give you an error. That score saved has to be there. Okay, well, I'm not going to, and then like I said, I'm not going to talk about the rest of the stuff because this instance count was what I talked about. Test instance count when you collect how many coins in the room. Once you collect all the coins in the room, then it goes to the next room. But see, that never, yeah, I guess that does happen. So yeah, the instant count 1 is in the room as well, in the room 0 instance count, that's in there. Do a step event in the add event, then drag over a test instant count. So after you collect all the coins in the room and it's at 0, nothing else in the room, and it's equal to where all the coins are gone, then he jumps to the next room. So you go to next. And then, I just talked about this real quick. The set score, do a game start, drag a coded sheet, and then global.score 1 equals 0. That's probably kind of redundant. You probably don't need that because you already have I don't have the other one in the room. Just leave it in there because that's kind of set up. That's the same as the room 2. This score save is the same information as in room 0, but you need it in there so it shows the score information. And the draw, you need the draw event in there so it shows the actual text and the position of it. Alright, and that's pretty much it. And make sure your depth are -500 so it's in front of everything else. Thanks for watching.